Welcome and welcome back once again, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. Thank you for joining me, even though yesterday's video was a complete and utter disaster. What was going on over there, man? So many comments, so much hate. I got suspended by YouTube and Twitter and Supercell, and no, I'm kidding. It wasn't quite that bad, but yes, okay, fine. Fine. Some of you noticed that maybe I slightly trolled the audience by intentionally, mind you, intentionally not maxing out my walls in yesterday's Gem to Max episode. Now, those of you that were wise enough to come to the Facebook live stream at fb.gg/realgaladongaming, happening every single day, check the schedule on the page, you guys saw that I actually did fully max out the base, including the walls, that evening, the first day that I got back from vacation. So yes, a couple of bad things. Number one, it was late because I was on vacation when Supercell dropped the update, but I will have a word with their CEO, and I'm sure we'll get that straightened out, and they will never do that again. But number two, yes, I messed with you guys a little bit yesterday, and people are like, oh man, Galadon's on the decline. Oh, Galadon can't afford walls. Oh, Galadon's gonna have to get a 9 to 5. No. None of that's going to happen. We are going to continue to pound away with the amazing Clash of Clans content, and we are going to finish up the walls. All right, so enough is enough. We will get the walls done, and actually, the good news is, you guys ready for this? Despite the insane expense that an individual maxed out wall costs in real money, and we will review that in just a moment, we were able to get all 50 of these walls done without spending a penny. Now, of course, we did spend money in the past to accumulate all of the magic items that we needed to get this done. And of course, we also accumulated a bunch of wall rings through our CWL dominance, right? So I just wanted to say first, as we get this thing started, thank you, true Galafam, the ones who didn't rage at me, didn't unsubscribe, didn't curse me out in the comments, didn't throw rocks at my house, didn't try to kick my dog. You guys are the ones that I truly appreciate. You guys are the ones that at the end of every episode I say I love, think about, and appreciate you every single day, because I do. Thank you guys for having faith that Galadon would not let you down. No, of course not. Okay, so we've got a bunch of resources that we're going to be using today. We're obviously going to work on, let's see, trying not to spend too many gems. Now, I did do that. Now, I spent those gems in order to get the storages down to 0. That makes using the runes much more effective. But here we go. Let's check this out. If you were to gem a wall completely, each individual wall would cost you about $13.05, and the grand total for the update would be approximately $652.50 just to do 50 stinking walls. That's absolutely ridiculous. That calls for multiple voice cracks. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We are actually going to use our runes, and we had a ton of them, so forgive me if I go too fast, but we are going to get through this as quickly as possible and show you that we used a ton of runes. We also used all of our CWL medals. We did that first. Went in there, we had saved up some, maybe not enough. You'll notice that even on my free-to-play accounts, we were well over 1,000 medals. But over here, I have been using the hammers pretty consistently to try to save when those updates do drop. And right now, I think I've got a couple saved up for the future. But, you know, it should be a couple of months before we see another update. All right, so wall rings first. We used as many of those as we possibly could. And then we go into the super fast forward mode where we're using the runes of gold to get as many of those walls done as we can before we have to move on to something else. And we had a ton of runes of gold. We're going to go ahead and save the runes of elixir, which we could have used, but instead we used just the runes of gold, just because you never know when we might need the runes of elixir for something else, like more troops or a brand new troop or troop levels, or siege machines or whatnot. So yes, okay, so we used all the runes. Then, of course, yes, we almost missed collecting rewards for clan games because I was on vacation. That was a big relief. No, I did not max out clan games, so I did not get the additional bonus, but we did get a rune, and that rune did help out just a little bit more. So we've got more wall rings, more elixir, and we're getting close. We're down to only 3. Now 2 more walls to go to be fully maxed out and to get you guys off my back and to stop raging at me in the comments. There we go. All right, so the Rune of Gold from the clan games, and the final wall, here it is, 5.6 million gold because we gemmed the gold pass previously just to save 20% on those. And there you go. All right, it's a relief to have those walls done. And yes, don't bother me, okay? It says it right there. Even though I don't have all maxed out walls, it's because I can't max out the all maxed out walls. And okay, so quick check. Unfortunately, 125 more walls go to level 15, and I'm guessing those will go in the next update, and they could go all at once. And if they do, whew, man, that is going to hurt. Now, let's check out over here. This is Legend League. This is the base that I've been using, and yes, this base is linked in my Discord server at discord.gg/Galadon Gaming. So get in there if you want to use this base. This is, again, thanks to Itsu. Showed me this base like, I don't know, 4 months ago, and it still is holding relatively well. A lot of 1 stars, even though, oh man, this guy, that hurts. That reminds me of the old days of grabbing the town hall by just a hair or not. And yeah, so we have held up some good defenses. And then on offense, this is CWL. Look where I am. Did you see that? Look where I am in CWL. I am the number 5 ranked base in my clan. This is not right. I will be number 1 tomorrow, but the reason I was number 5 was because I had not gemmed to max yet, and some of the other players had gemmed to max, or at least in part. So we went in, and of course, we full YOLO'd this attack because that's all we ever do. We don't study, but kids stay in school. Studying is good. And you'll notice that we probably should have studied the fact that I had 5 healers. I only dropped 4. No, that is not an intentional strategy. That is just Galadon being Galadon. Okay, but the funnel does work out, the kind of rough and tumble funnel to hope that the Archer Queen goes after the Town Hall, and sure enough, she does. And it's pretty much at this point that I decided this was going to be a 3-star, right? I mean, come on. We've got the Queen taking out the Town Hall. We got a poison spell on the Clan Castle and the defending Barbarian King. And obviously, the base is not quite fully maxed out for Town Hall 14. I'm going to call it like 98% upgraded, right? I mean, okay, maybe 97.775% upgraded. It was pretty close to a maxed out base, right? Yeah, give Gally some credit. No, so seriously, the new maxed out Hog Riders and Miners are just beautiful. And did you guys notice, by the way, did you notice that the green hammers and the purple shovels on the Miners are complementing colors, in that if you put those 2 colors together, they look really, really cool. And I'm pretty sure that was done on purpose by Supercell for me, because they know I love to use Hog Riders and Miners together, and they know that I talk often in my videos about things being matchy-matchy, and it's important that the Hog Riders and the Miners don't clash, because if they clash, then they might not get along as well, and the attacks might not be quite as successful. So, yes, this, of course, is going to be a 3-star, and it's going to feel good to start out CWL with a triple. You know, we may not get all triples this CWL, and I realize that maybe this isn't the strongest attack throughout Town Hall 14 to use right now, but come on, they're brand new levels for the Hogs and Miners. You got to get out there and use them, and so we are definitely using and abusing them. It is a lot of fun, and we do have a lot of attacks to go in CWL. I will be running 4 accounts throughout CWL, and yes, that was a beautiful swag heal on the Clan Castle. But yes, okay, so we are finally, once and for all, officially maxed out, gemmed to max again, and ready for the next update, Supercell. Bring it on. It better be a good one, or else. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around and watching all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam. That is why I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people. I will supply. I'll see you back here. Get tomorrow for all attacks.
Galadon, I'm glad to see you listened to all those creative comments in yesterday's video.